Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, October 27, 2022. It comes as a powerful prompt to improve your communications. It's also strong for making new contacts, learning new things, and expressing yourself in new ways, or through different channels. You could find you're becoming more effective at developing mental rapport with others, or it's becoming easier to connect and get around. New equipment or transportation options might open up. There can be a powerful drive to let go of outdated attitudes or conditions so that the path is clear for new beginnings. News can come that steers you in a new direction, or you could have a sudden urge to take a course or begin a new project. The period ahead is excellent for taking care of daily tasks with increased and renewed energy or pouring more energy into your personal interests. However, you could experience an initial feeling of being overwhelmed since eclipses can wipe us out before restoring motivation. Because this eclipse aligns with Venus, a money boost could tie in with improvements to your daily affairs and approachability. Others enjoy your ideas and insights, and love opportunities can emerge from your new approach to connecting. You might also take steps to develop a relationship with a sibling, relative, classmate, or even a neighbor. Get ready for a sudden burst of energy. A solar eclipse arrives today with the force of a gale. Solar eclipses bring forth sudden and exhilarating new beginnings depending on where they ignite the cosmos for your zodiac sign. You'll feel a surge of adrenaline in regard to your solar third house of short-distance travel. This means that you and a partner may now create exhilarating new plans for the year ahead around road trips, quick flights, or even staycations in your hometown. You'll notice that the pace of life is brisker than ever, filling you with a taste for adventure. What will happen with your commute, communication skills, and immediate work community? The new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio will begin an exciting yet unpredictable cycle with these aspects. Since this can be an intense cycle, you may want to be extra careful getting to and from work. Aside from this, you may notice an extreme shift in your writing and speaking skills, especially while working with your coworkers. Do not be surprised if things change on a whim. Refrain from setting intentions or manifesting today since an eclipse is too unpredictable. After the Sun and Venus left your income sector over the weekend and the Moon yesterday, Mercury is the last planet standing and even he will be gone by the end of the week. It is only fitting that Mercury was both the first planet to return and the last to leave, giving you the smart head for money needed to tie up loose ends over the coming days. If you can get some extra rest these days, it would be recommended. You've been going a breakneck speed and your body is probably more tired than you realize. Your mind can go on completing tasks forever. It's rare that you change your plans to accommodate your body's needs. You can begin to address this tendency by scheduling regular yoga workouts into your week in order to learn to check in with how your body is really feeling. Very favorable vibrations today. They are ones of acceleration and positive change in your way of confronting certain situations. You may throw anything aside that gets in your way. Don't hide out but push ahead and change your habits, notably in your private life. Don't hang on to routine but get free of what you already know so that you can discover new horizons, alone or with your partner. Just having the Moon in your communication sector ahead of Jupiter's return to your relationship sector in 2 days is an advantage, but especially as it aligns with Venus, the planet of love for the only time this year. Having aligned with the Sun to create yesterday's eclipsing new moon, the Moon has already given the communication lines their biggest boost this year. However, as the Moon and Venus align, this is a chance to channel the momentum created into her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. The Moon is not only still in your communication sector after yesterday's eclipsing new moon here, but both aligns with Venus, the planet of love here, and forms a friendly aspect to planets on the relationship front. This is giving Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice a triple boost, and one that comes with both the potential for new beginnings and a chance to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a unique day that asks everyone to really dive into their subconscious mind. With much of the day pointing toward our need to focus our energy on meditation, it's an important time for some much-needed self-care. If the news and media are getting to you emotionally, don't even look at the things that will upset you. This might mean turning off all social media, hiding the phone and stepping away from the computer for a period of true rest. The strong conjunction between the Sun and Moon in fierce Scorpio is going to kick up a lot of stuff at once. This is a channeling aspect in the astrological world, especially as the solar path enhances the intuitive ability of your mind. It's the perfect day to write in your journal and dive into the intense self-help work that you need to move forward. It's a great time to discover hidden things about yourself that you haven't been able to connect to because of the state of the world. It doesn't mean that you don't care. Empaths and other extremely sensitive people are going to be even more clued into the vibrations of the community without even looking online. This is a good cry kind of energy. Some healing modalities include playing your favorite music, dancing, singing, taking a soothing bath, and even just chilling out and regrouping in the evening. Just after midnight, the moon enters Scorpio, exiting its void of course, which began yesterday afternoon. We are now just a few hours out from the Scorpio solar eclipse, making this an occasion for meditation, silence, and release. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we might undertake this shedding process in our dreams, letting go of old projections and fears and aligning our intuitive compass. Over the next 2 days, we remain in this inquisitive lunar terrain, seeking deeper communion with our unconscious mind. Before dawn, the Scorpio new moon solar eclipse catalyzes changes to our psychological landscape. As with all eclipses, we are encouraged not to use this time for intention setting. The Sun and Moon's interaction with the lunar nodes prompts karmic events, allowing the universe to work its magic upon us. We should trust the process rather than try to control our fate. However, should we need a meditative prompt to ground ourselves in what is sure to be an energetically turbulent day, we can use the Sabian symbol for the first degree of Scorpio for reflection: tourists on a sightseeing bus. This image is food for thought. It posits the idea of being an observer moving past an observation. We are tourists of our own experience, curious as to the landscape moving by outside our window. We might also consider this Sabian symbol in terms of taking a glimpse into our past, as the luminary's conjunction with the lunar south node suggests that past behaviors, interactions, and conflicts may now consume our attention. If we can detach from the illusion that the past is present and turn our focus to our future, we can avoid getting caught up in unconscious traps now. This eclipse is additionally aligned with Venus, emphasizing our relationships. We may be destined for run-ins with old romantic partners, friends, or colleagues. Or situations transpiring within our current relationships may be eerily reminiscent of prior engagements. We can be curious, like the tourist, about the lessons these people have to teach us, but avoid jumping to Scorpionic conclusions. No need to exit the bus. Matters will become clearer over time.